私はここだ。ずっと君といる。
はい。
Oh, what the hell is this? Who are you? Is that a werewolf arm? What the hell? Hinako, run. I think this is a point where you should probably run. Cause what the hell is that? Oh, it's a whole cult. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Silent Hill F. I hope you enjoyed the weekend. I was thinking of playing Death Stranding 2, but the suspense is killing me. I have to know what's going on here. And I have a feeling we're actually very close to some answers as soon as we get to Shu's house, so we're going to play a little bit more of Silent Hill F for now. Just until we get some answers as to what the hell is going on. Okay, so his house is to the north, so we have to find a way there. Okay, I guess we follow the I guess we follow this trail over here. How are you all doing? Nothing much to report as far as anything that's new and exciting over here. I did get the Soul Reaper 1 and 2 Remastered Deluxe Edition on Switch. I'm gonna install it on the Switch too, because I've heard it's actually one of the very rare games that actually runs pretty well on the Switch. And obviously that shouldn't be a problem for the Switch 2, so we're gonna install that on there. And I might do maybe like a lore only playthrough after we finish Soul Reaper 2. And I guess the rest of the Legacy of Kain games. Okay, so we have the crowbar has durability at high, sledgehammers at high, the axe is at medium, so we should be set for now. What do we have equipped? We have decreases the amount of stamina, and we have the additional weapons damage, so yeah, I think we're good for now. Is that a bug or a leaf? I guess it's a leaf. Yeah, nothing else to report as far as weekend winnings. Another near miss on the golf front. Nico Echevarria just could not come through for me this time. My namesake let me down. For one of the only very few times he's actually done that. Usually he's pretty reliable, but he just did not have enough juice left for this tournament. So I got a little bit of money out of it, but nothing really great. Not enough to get some of the stuff I really wanted to get. I think I might get that Fantastic Four 4K that's coming out on Tuesday, just because I actually really like that movie, and also that's probably the lowest priced 4K I've seen in a while. It's only $26.99, so I might get that. Watch that movie again. It was pretty good. They did a good job portraying Galactus in that movie. I think it pretty much is the best Fantastic Four movie we've ever seen that isn't called The Incredibles. Because everybody knows The Incredibles is pretty much Fantastic Four in a bunch of red tights. That's pretty much what it is. So this is the second best Fantastic Four movie overall, but it's still pretty damn good. I enjoyed it. And I don't know when that thing is going to stream, so if it's streaming like in November or December, might as well just get the 4K now. Still waiting to see if the Night of the Living Dead 4K restocks. That thing sold out instantly. The 90s one, it's just been impossible. They are scalping that thing on eBay for easily $150, which I do not have. So I guess Night of the Living Dead 1990s version will have to it'll have to wait for a long time until they do a reissue, because I am not paying $150 for that movie. Hell no. I wouldn't even pay $80 for that movie. It's okay, but no movie is worth $80. Except maybe like the maybe the special edition they did for the Beyond, which they included like 5 different versions of the film, and like a hardcover book detailing the history and the soundtrack and all whole bunch of collectible shit. Like, maybe that's worth $80, but a regular steelbook? Hell no. I don't care what kind of special bonuses they put in there. It's not worth $80, so. Alright, we're almost there. But I see some interesting things over here. Maybe we should... I was gonna say maybe we should go check these out, but I guess it's blocked. What does this say? We can't read it. Oh yeah, because this is where we found that that little shrine area. It was blocked off, so we can't as much as Hinako should be able to just climb over there, she really can't. What are we gonna find up here? You think it's gonna be a James Sunderland situation? You get my meaning? I mean, there's obviously something supernatural going on, but that doesn't mean that other things can't have been happening also, you know? Could be a mix of both. Think we're gonna find the James Sunderland situation in there? Because it's not looking good right now. Find Shu and Rinko. Well, I want to find Shu. Rinko can go to hell. Rinko can just go sit on a cactus somewhere without pants. Oh, I almost don't want to go in because something tells me it's gonna be nasty what we find in there, and depressing. I wonder where the choices to do the different endings. The hell? Thought that was a bicycle ringing. Like, I wonder where the choices to get the different endings come in, because we know there. Hinako, you might want to wait until you get inside the house before you start shouting for him, you know? Go inside the house, not outside it. Can we go in here? We can. Oh, it's locked. He's gonna be dead inside, isn't he? This is the worst case scenario. He's gonna be dead inside. Rinko, I don't really care. Like, Rinko could go to hell, but Shu, he seems overall like a nice guy, but he also seemed a little shady, if you get my meaning. It didn't seem quite right, so who knows. But we see the flowers have already reached this place, so one way or another he's probably, yeah, he's probably dead. I guess the bell keeps directing me to go inside. What do we have in here? Ooh, we have some capsules. A lot of capsules. Damn, look at all those drugs. Front door keys to Shu's house. The key to Shu's house looks like it's been left there, stained with dirt from Shu's long days of growing herbs. Prescription for my partner. Hinako began complaining of headaches in middle school. When I tried pinpointing the root cause, things always seemed to come back to stress arising from a poor relationship with her father. In other words, she is suffering from tension headaches. I first recommended that she use over-the-counter medicine, but soon she started asking for them more and more often. I've heard tension headaches are actually pretty damn terrible. Pretty painful, like migraine level painful. So I don't blame her. I don't like the thought of Hinako developing a reliance on such drugs, so I switched her to traditional Chinese medicine that uses kudzu root and peony, as it should put less of a strain on her body. That said, I know the real reason she comes around so often isn't just because she's looking for medicine, but for a place to air her grievances about her father. As my grandmother always said, you can greatly improve the flow of someone's chi simply by listening to their troubles and empathizing with them. Hinako was thrilled with the medicine I gave her and said it worked wonders, but the truth is that it wasn't the medicine alone. I want to hear out all her troubles and concerns. I mean, that's my job as a partner, right? So maybe he does have some slight feelings for her, but nothing really overly romantic the way Rinko seems to believe. I wonder though, he's making these traditional medicines from stuff he finds there, like he used kudzu root and that flower peony, but I wonder if, given what we know about this area, if somebody speculated on another stream that Hinako might have something inside of her. I wonder if him accidentally... if him giving her traditional medicine from this region might have accidentally prompted something in her. Maybe there's something dark about her family background. Is this the front house or is it the other one? No, that's not the front door. You know, like he was trying to help her, but I wonder if by giving her that traditional medicine, if he might have accidentally sparked something in her that isn't particularly good. Something that her family was hiding. We'll see, right? I guess. How do we get in this place? Because this is locked. We do have the front door, but it said that one was locked. Maybe over here? Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see. The moment of truth. What are we gonna find?
Rinko?
That's a nice photograph. Oh, damn. That's why you always look out a peephole before you open the door. God damn, it's messing her up. That's why you always make sure who's outside before opening the door, Hinako. Like I said, I wonder if that's the deity from the town or I don't know what else it is. A dangerous path. Oh, we're back here. Now we have this guy too. Wonder what he's up to.
ここから先は大きな苦痛を伴うことになる。
いいえ、私は恐れません。
では行こう。ここでは3つの儀式がある。
Run, hurry, there's no going back. We better listen to that doll, it's trying to save us. Too bad I can't actually speak. Yeah, I think that doll's trying to save her. But she's not listening. Just keeps going further and further into it.
姿が見えなくとも一緒にいるのを感じます。
I think she's kind of falling for that guy, but she probably shouldn't. I will do what I must to be the perfect person for you. There he is right there. Yeah, this is not a good idea. I think that doll's gonna fail to save Hinako from whatever's lurking here. Reach the first ritual chamber. Yeah, the doll's been telling us constantly. Some people said it could be gaslighting her, you know, making it seem like, oh, she's Hinako's only friend. But I think there might actually be some truth to what it's saying. The doll might be looking out for her, or it might be a manifestation of her own better self, you know, warning her not to go with this guy. But she refuses to listen. What are you gonna do? Someone said that the back of her outfit looks like a face sticking out, sticking its tongue out. I can't really unsee it now. Like an emoji face with the tongue out. Okay, so we cannot go through there just yet. Do we have the Naginata? Oh hell yeah, we do. Yeah, you're not supposed to listen to the Killer Dolls, but sometimes it might be worth considering. I think in this case it might be the wiser move to listen to it, but Hinako's not going for it, so I was in another stream, watching another stream on YouTube, and of course somebody left a comment saying, "Oh, the game is boring. It's dull, uninventive, and uninspired, etc." All this trash about it. It's like if you think the game is that bad, then why are you wasting an hour and a half of your time watching the video, fool? Yeah, like people are freaking morons. Some people on YouTube are just freaking morons. Like, goddamn, if you hate the game so much that you say, "Oh, it's boring, has nothing to do with Silent Hill, it's uninspired, etc." You don't like that the character is a girl. It's like, if you don't like the game that much, why the hell are you wasting time watching every single video in that entry? You know, every single video that streamer puts up. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? People are such freaking idiots on YouTube. God damn. They just be hate watching stuff. It's like when I check out some of the streams about the old Metal Gear games and people complaining about the cutscenes and, oh, they don't like that it's, you know, how long the cutscenes are and how short the gameplay segments are sometimes, and they don't like this about the characters and they don't like that. It's like, if you don't like the game that much, then why are you sitting there watching a 3 to 4 hour stream from that streamer who's already told you she's gonna play nothing but Metal Gear games for the next few weeks? Like, why the hell would you waste your time like that? It's just, people love to hate watch stuff. They did the same thing with Alan Wake too. When I would watch the streams that Vash would put up, and apparently he reminded us that a lot of people are calling that Alan Woke and complaining about the main character being a black woman, and complaining about this and complaining about that. It's like, if you hate the game that much, why are you wasting so many hours of your life watching the game, just complaining about it, to post, just posting hate messages on YouTube about the game? Like, don't you have anything else to do with your time? Really? That you gotta just sit there and hate watch a game you don't like? Like, come on, man. You're just ruining it for everyone else, It's not related to that, but I was reading. I was checking out a message on Twitter earlier from Cheap Ass Gamer saying that the creator behind the Toe Jam and Earl game said that he announced that they're working on a new one. They're in the planning stage, and then some jackass on Twitter posted, yes, because the last one was so good, implying that the last one was terrible. And right underneath, one guy had the perfect response. He said, "There's always one guy trying to ruin it for everyone." And that is a perfect summary of the situation on YouTube. There's always one guy in the comments trying to ruin everything for everyone. Doesn't matter what game it is, there's always that one guy that will sit there and do nothing but complain for the whole 10 to 12 hours of the game, claiming that he hates the game, claiming that it's so bad and on so many levels. He doesn't like this, he doesn't like that, but he will sit his ass there and watch that stream or that video for an hour and a half or 2 hours or 4 hours or however long it is, just to be able to complain about it. There's always that one guy determined to ruin the fun for everyone, and that guy always sucks. Family Physician's Log, February 10th. I have received reports that the patients will sometimes make strange sounds, then try to get on all fours and crawl around. Housemates who served the family for many years whisper among themselves, speaking of so-called fox possession. I have scolded them for spreading such unscientific, superstitious rumors. Yeah, the joke is on this guy because they really are being possessed. He's the one who's in the wrong. Today I was ordered to keep silent about this matter by the head of the house. The family has denied my request to transport them to a hospital. I wonder if it's out of fear that talk of the supernatural will tarnish the family's reputation. However, I do not expect the patient's conditions to improve with in-home treatment alone. That's always an interesting scenario, right? When you're trying to when you're a doctor in this type of story and you're trying to treat something that you believe is medical in origin, and eventually you have to give up and admit that it is supernatural. Lucio Fulci used that same scenario in Zombie. You know, the quote-unquote rip-off of Romero's Day of the Dead movie. And it was marketed as a sequel to that, even though it really had nothing to do with Romero or that series. But yeah, there you had the doctor, an actual medical doctor in Caribbean island, treating the patients who were turning into zombies, and he tried everything to find a cure for it. And in the end, he was forced to admit that there was no cure because it's not a medical condition. It really was a supernatural condition, causing the corpses to rise up from the grave once they died. And in some cases, even corpses that had died like centuries ago. So you had that example. And then what other one was there? There was the one from Lucio Fulci, Zombie. And then obviously any werewolf movie too, because that's all supernatural. So that has nothing to do with medical or biology or anything like that. Oh yeah, they had the one scene in the Wolfman remake, not the recent remake by Blumhouse, but the one with Benicio del Toro, where at one point I forget the guy's name, but the guy who's the Wolfman is sitting there tied down to a chair. He's strapped down, and the doctor is explaining to the crowd of other doctors about how this man is delusional and how it's all in his mind and there's nothing to the supernatural and this and that and how it's all mental. And meanwhile, the guy behind him is literally transforming into a werewolf, and the doctors are all getting panicked, and he doesn't understand what's going on until he turns around and looks at it, and the guy's a goddamn werewolf in the chair, and he just bursts out of the chair and kills him. And they were trying to warn him, but he was so focused, so intent on saying that there was nothing supernatural. And it's funny because the guy is literally transforming into a werewolf 3 feet behind him in the chair, and he's just not seeing it. And that's why everybody's freaking the fuck out, because this is not a medical condition. This is obviously something supernatural. They just want to get the hell out of there, and the doctor's not seeing any of it. Oh, and The Exorcist too, where eventually they referred Reagan's mother to exorcist from the Catholic Church because nothing they were doing was working. And the thing is, in that movie, the demon knew how to play it because when it was being examined by the doctors, it would only show symptoms that could be described as psychological. Or you can dismiss them as just being psychological. And then when they were alone at the house, it would show the really freaky stuff that wasn't medical, that was purely demonic in origin. That's another interesting situation. And then you have the scenarios like Dr. Channard in Hellraiser 2, where right away from the very beginning he knows it's supernatural. He just won't say it because he's obsessed with it himself. Okay, so these markings are everywhere, so I'm guessing they have something vital to teach us. But we can't interact with them just yet, but they are everywhere. So we're gonna save. Do we have anything to offer? No, we do not. We have some Arare, but all that gives us is 10, so we might as well just keep that for health, because we're not gonna get anything for it. Oh yeah, we're trying to save up for the this one. Yeah, I think we were going to increase the slots, right? And then just get it up to 3,000 and then focus on either health or stamina. Sanity, not so much, because sanity is pretty it's almost useless except for like heavy strikes, but health or stamina, definitely. Probably more stamina than health. Oh, we got some Higashi. God damn it, we don't have space. Slightly restores health. Fuck it. Let's just give him the. Let's give him the Arare because why not? It's 10, whatever. Oh wait a second. Do we have? Oh yeah, we have full health. We can't use it. I was about to say if we don't have full health, we could use the Arare, but no, unfortunately we do. So, whatever. Whatever. It's 10 more that we didn't have before that. Oh, and then obviously Silent Hill, the first one. Kaufman knows it is supernatural right from the very beginning. He makes no bones about denying that. He just doesn't want Harry to know, but he already knows it's supernatural from the very beginning. Alright, now we can offer this, because, yeah, it says fully restore stamina and prevent stamina consumption, but, see, I wonder if we should hold on to this one just for now, because it does restore the stamina. We'll hold on to it. Solemn letter. Halt the spread of corruption from the mortal world on thy hand and cleanse it to a silver and noble sheen. Rejoice, Hinako, and be welcome. So halt the spread of corruption on thy hand, so it involves the hand, and cleanse it to a silver and noble sheen. So we gotta turn something into silver. I'm guessing it'll be like a physical representation of that. Maybe a plate, maybe some type of medallion or something, who knows. That werewolf movie, The Wolfman, is actually not bad. The one from 2010 with Benicio, it's actually pretty good. Like, is it as good as the original Wolfman? No, but it's a hell of a lot better than Blumhouse's Wolfman. That wasn't even a Wolfman. That was Rabies Man. Just looked like a hobo infected with like mange. You know how they say that chupacabras are actually just coyote dog hybrids infected with mange and rabies, and that's what gives them that terrifying appearance. That's pretty much it. That is literally it. He literally looked like a freaking coyote dog hybrid with mange and rabies in human form. It was just pitiful. And they tried to go with the whole thing, oh, it's a virus and whatever. There's no reason for him to look like that. You're remaking the Wolf Man, not Rabies Man. Like, get some... That movie had a budget of what, like 20 million, 30 million? It can't have been 50 million for that. No way, but it had a massive budget for a low budget movie. And that Wolfman looked terrible. And it's funny because they first posted screenshots of it. Oh, I see you, bitch. They first posted screenshots of it on Twitter and other social media, and people freaked out. They were just laughing and mocking it and all that stuff because it looked terrible. And then they panicked and said, oh, it's gonna look much better in the movie. You're not seeing the full picture. And then it actually looked worse in the movie. It actually looked 2 times worse than it did. That movie's a huge fail. How are you gonna remake the Wolfman and have him look like Rabies Man instead of just looking like an actual wolf? There's Hopscotch Girl. Let's go deal with her. Here you go. You wanna play hopscotch? Here, play hopscotch with this. There's your hopscotch, bitch. Oh, you got one in. Yeah, just lie down for now. Just lie your ass there for a moment while we search this place. Damn, everything's locked. God damn it, we got some yoken. We have too much stuff, man. I guess we'll save it for now. What does the bandage do? Compared to that. Greatly restores health, so it's equal. So it's equal in power to basically to the Yoken. But the Yoken actually gives us some should we just trade the divine water? Whatever, it's there if we need it. It's there if we need it. Okay, so all those doors are the ones that are locked. So it's like a labyrinth. But we've already been in there. Oh, I see you. I see you. God damn. Here comes Hopscotch Girl again. No, whatever. Screw you. Screw you. Oh. At least she's slow, so we can outrun her. So where have we not gone? Because oh, what about those stairs over there? There's one there and one there. What about that? Let's check that out. We could just ignore her screaming ass for now. Oh, let's go over here. Oh, some blue light. Perfect. Oh. You know what? Let's see if we can lure them over here. Maybe they'll chase us. Got some more Higashi. Yokan. Let's see. Oh, here she is. Here she is. Come on. Come over here to the blue light. Follow the light. You think she might be too smart for it? Where's the light? Oh, there it is. Ah, god damn it, we're going the wrong way. I want to see if she goes in the doorway. Here we go. Ah, it doesn't work. So this light doesn't really work the same as the others. So yeah, we can't eliminate them fully.
ここだ、Hinako。
はい。今参ります。
Alright, well, let's get to it. Yeah, so we can't eliminate them fully because that light doesn't work. I thought it was like the light from the previous place, but no, it's just there for decoration, so it doesn't really work on them. There's a lot of them. Alright, so I'm actually getting the hang of the combat now. Damn, look at all these bandages. Holy shit, that's a lot of health items. Oh, dried carcass. Got to get rid of this. Or maybe this one. Maybe we can. Yeah, because we need that carcass for points. There's a large gong. Can we hit it? Nope. I wanted to see if it rang out. What do we get rid of? So these actually work to restore the sanity also, the red capsules. Maybe we could get rid of those if we don't find another shrine. Yeah, I think we're gonna trade the divine water because we have so many of those pills that we could just take them to restore the sanity. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of these. Get rid of that. You know what, we might as well get rid of these also. Might as well. Now we can pick up all that stuff. Nope, you can just stay there. It is one complaint I've heard people say about the game that that story mode is too easy and you get way too many health items. But the problem is hard mode is so hard that it just makes the game frustrating to play. So you end up not wanting to play it at all just because it's so freaking frustrating. But then here you have the opposite problem where it's just you're getting bombarded with health items and it just limits your inventory space severely. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, she left. I guess she wanted no part of that. No, that's the Yokon. You know, whatever, let's grab the Yokon. But I'm looking for the dried carcass, that's what I'm looking for. So we can trade that for, Faith. There it is. Man, if they only gave us the Naginata in the regular game, I would have no issues playing on hard mode. Because this weapon rocks. But unfortunately, we'd only wield it here. Come on, Hinako, put your back into it. Whoa, look at this setting. You think he's slowly killing her? Killing one version of her? To replace it with what he wants?
Watashi wa koko da. Zutto kimi to iru.
Oh, what the hell is this? Who are you? Is that a werewolf arm? What the hell? Hinako, run. I think this is the point where you should probably run. Cause what the hell is that? Oh, it's a whole cult. They're all in on it. Hinako, I think the best thing you should do is just grab that Naginata and just kill them all right there. That emblem is significant somehow. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Girl, what the fuck are you doing? Good lord. Jesus Christ. You stupid, stupid girl. Why are you not running? What about this is normal? I know you're like in a dream realm or whatever, but still. So how will we wield our weapon now? Good lord. I just taken a weapon and killed him and those 3 women with him. Planting a werewolf arm. What the fuck? Yeah, so someone said on that stream, in Room B stream, that oh, look at that, that's terrible. They thought this version of her might be some type of demon. I think that that's actually close to the truth. I don't think this is Hinako at all.
立派だったぞひなこ
Or like it's only like a copy of her or something. What's she gonna look like when she wakes up in the real world? Oh, come on. Oh no, wait a minute. Are we still inside the temple? Let's look at the floor.
痛み止めは施したまだ痛むか
いえ少し引きつる感じがするだけです
Yeah, because that's not your arm.
君さえ良ければ
はい大丈夫です
I wonder what Vash is gonna think of this scene. This is insane. We're a werewolf now. God damn. I guess it's good timing that I was talking about all those werewolf movies. I also watched Silver Bullet yesterday, so yeah.
美しい腕です
Hinako, that's not beautiful. You're insane. You're freaking insane. Fox arm. That's not a fox arm. That's a werewolf arm. My right arm, now replaced with the arm of a fox. The ferocity of a wild beast rests within. Yeah, I think that one Twitch commenter on Runebeast stream was right. I think he's trying to turn into some type of demon or something. Maybe like a vessel for their god. Because that would explain how it is like Silent Hill 1, right? That would. We're already seeing that the town is actually structurally very similar to Silent Hill, as portrayed in the first few games, especially in 1. I think maybe they're trying to do the same thing, but with their god, whatever it is, which we don't really know just yet. But yeah, this is a full-blown cult. I think Hinako's gone insane. Because like none of this is normal. Like why the fuck would you chop off your own arm to replace it with a werewolf arm? Like that's... Do you not see the insanity of what you're doing? Can you imagine what Shu would have to say about this bullshit? Like, god damn. And I bet it's going to affect her in the real world too. She's going to wake up and her arm's going to be all mutated and mutilated. Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I think that one I was going to say that one YouTuber, but no, it was a commenter on Runebeast's Twitch stream. I think he might have actually hit the nail on the head. I think this Fox guy is trying to turn into some type of demon or a vessel for whatever his god is. Just like they wanted to turn Alessa into a vessel for their god. Dahlia and the others, and Kaufman and the 2 doctors, aka cult members that were with them. That's why the doll keeps trying to tell her to turn back. You know, before it's too late, but she's not listening. I think the doll is either her conscience or like her better self, the better part of herself, that's trying to warn her about all this crazy freaky deaky shit, but she's not listening. She's just going head first into it, right deep into the insanity. It's like Mike in the Phantasm series. He knows following to where the tall man is leads to no good. He knows he'd be better off running as far away as he possibly can from the country to get away from him, but no, he just he has to know the mystery, and he just has to keep going further and further, and it takes him to places that he probably would rather not have gone to. But it's that curiosity you have to know, and I guess it's the same thing with Hinako. She has to know what all this is about, so she'll do anything to solve it. Soul Siphon. Hold X near enemies who have been rendered inanimate to use Soul Siphon. This will prevent enemies from reanimating. Okay, so this is actually like a useful ability. It'll stop them from regenerating. That's good, but God, we're turning into Razio now, just eating souls. Focus attack L2 plus R1. Decimating enemies with razor sharp claws. Enemies defeated by a focus attack with the fox arm will not reanimate. Oh, okay, so we have two options. We can either suck out their souls like Razio by holding X, or we can just kill them outright with the claws. Since you know we probably can't wield a weapon now since we chopped off our own arm. What are we going to chop off next? Our legs? Something else? She's going to chop off certain other parts and just render herself into like a doll? Yeah, I was thinking Rinko's a freaking lunatic, but I think Hinako's also insane too. I think Shu, now that I think about it, I think Shu might be the only sane person in the entire game. Good lord. Okay, so let's test it out. So obviously there's none here, so we can't go back and kill them. Yeah, we have no weapons now. Yeah, because we can't hold it. The new right arm I was granted by the ritual. It feels somewhat stiff when I try using it, but I must learn how. Yeah, it's a freaking werewolf arm. That ain't no damn fox. Look at that. That's freaking Rabies Man. His arm from the Bloomhouse Wolf Man. That ain't no damn fox. That's Rabies Man arm. Shriveled Abura Age. Abura Age. Fresh type of offering. Well, I guess we're not going to need this. We might as well just offer that. Is there a shrine somewhere? God damn, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. Can we smash this with the werewolf arm? Okay. I know you're waiting up there for us, my guy. Whoever the fuck you are, but you know what? Can we go back, or I want to see if we can trade. This is getting insane. Oh damn, we can't go back. Oh boo. Boo. Hopefully there's another area we can just wait a minute, it says we should be able to. Oh, I guess we can't open up the door anymore. I guess not, so. Yeah, I guess it was so heavy to open and now we only have one useful arm. So I guess we can't open it. He could have at least put a shrine right here, man. Come on, put it right here. Because now we're going to have to find someone else so we can pick these two up and then offer them to the shrine to come back. So why couldn't you just put one there?
よく頑張ったね。
You know what, my guy? I'm going to kill you with the werewolf arm the first chance we get. Now I know why they chose to have the protagonist be a teenage Japanese schoolgirl, because no sane adult would actually do something like that. You think Harry Mason or Henry or hell even Heather probably would do anything like this? No, they take one look at that arm and they just say, you know what, fuck you, I'm out of here, and they just run for it, or else take whatever weapon they have and just attack those cultists. Because this is insane. This is freaking nuts. And I'm guessing this is not going to help the Souls-like comparisons now, because people are going to say, oh, it's just like Bloodborne, you can turn into a beast. Like, oh, this is not going to help the Bloodborne, Soulsborne, Souls-like comparisons in any shape or form. Because, yeah, now we're literally turning into a beast. I hope it doesn't manifest in the fog world, aka the real world, but somehow I don't think so. I think this arm is gonna follow us there. Alright, I guess time to put it to a test. What did it say again? Focus attack L2 plus R1. Okay, so R1, okay. Come on. Enemies that have been rendered inanimate will reanimate after a period of time. Yeah, we know that game. While using the fox arm, hold X near enemies who have been rendered inanimate to use Soul Siphon. This will prevent enemies from reanimating. Enemies killed using the fox arm focus attack will not reanimate. Yeah, we're gonna be like Razia. We're gonna send them to the spectral realm.
もう私は
There you go.
この贈り物に
Oh, she's still alive.
恥じない働きを
Whatever. You know what? Let's just suck their soul. Whatever. Because we used up a lot of sanity right there. God damn it. Okay, so yeah, we're actually better off just attacking regularly and then using the Soul Siphon, because otherwise it just takes up way too much sanity. Look at all the shit that took up. Hell no. Yeah, we're better off just using the... Just drink the pills, whatever. We got 26 of them. This is drink the pills. Yeah, we're just gonna attack normally and just use the... We're just gonna use the Soul Siphon, because it costs way too much sanity to use the charge attack with the arm. Oh, it leads over here. Oh, okay, I see it. So we gotta unlock it from the back. God damn it. There's so much stuff. Okay, so now we can actually lift it. Now that we're supposed to be super strong. I see you, bitch, up there, lurking up there like a bat. I see you, you freak. Is there anyone here? Is it just her? Okay, it is just her. Come on. Come down from there. You missed. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, suck up all that soul energy. I guess it's like Onimusha too, where you use the souls of your enemies to power you. But I mainly think of it as Razio. Razio had that first, before Onimusha. What do you mean you won't budge? What good is having that extra strong arm if you can't do shit with it? Yeah, let's just go the long way round. Okay, make a right. Really? Oh, we do not want to go over there with that fool. So how would we, maybe if we move real slowly, he won't hear us. I would want to get rid of him, but I want to trade the, Oh, we made it. There's no one at the ceiling either. Nice. There we go. Give it the old dry carcass. Give it the Yokon. Solemn letter. Thy lovely silver arm grows strong, the figure no longer mortal but divine. Unto thy limb has the power of purification been bestowed. Grace us now with thy newfound strength. Let's open up the door. Nope. Can we open up this door? There we go. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna run for it. We're just gonna run for it because we need that So let's make a right and then make a left. We need that whole no, not that way. We need that carcass we left behind for the points. We got rid of those two, so we're gonna go back and get it. And trade it to the to the shrine. It just looks all goofy attached to her. Okay, yeah, there it is. Alright, give me that. And give me that, because there's no point. We might as well sell it, so. I get the feeling we're gonna have to kill that that guy over there, the blind one. The one that uses sound to hunt. Because he's just way too annoying. So we're gonna have to sneak up on him and then just kill him. We do not have the space. Oh yeah, we do. Never mind. I always forget that certain items stack. But we don't have space for the Arare. Or the bandage. Not that we need any health. Okay, so we have that part over there. Man, they're just waiting there. Just lurking. I wonder if there's a trophy for opening up all the doors. We cannot pick up the Yokon. Okay, and certain ones can't be opened anyway. You know what, screw it. We are just gonna kill that guy. Whatever. Maybe we can sneak up on him. Oh, can we lift the door and sneak up on him? Hopefully he doesn't slash us as soon as we lift that door. Okay. There you go. There you go. Damn, he's still not dead. There you go, just absorbing that soul like Razio. How can you can only lift them from one side, even though they have the slit in the middle? You know what? We're gonna kill those two also, just in case there is a trophy for it. Whatever. Let's just use the mountain water. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. You have one over here and one over here. They're waiting for us. There you go. Hello? There you go. Okay, so we've opened up those doors. We have 3 left. 4 actually. I want to open them up anyway. Here's door number 1. I just want to see if there's a trophy for it. Okay, there's door number 1. We're missing the one over here. I don't think we can open this one. Yeah, there's no slit. There's no opening in the middle, so yeah, we can't open that one or this one either. I also wish she would mark where the items are on the map, because I keep forgetting what the hell is the frickin' I keep forgetting what the Yokon is. Oh, I did not see her. I did not see her at all. I want to see if we can kill her using this strike. Yep, it does work. They do not come back if you kill them with that strike. So just hit him with that and it's game over. Alright, let's exchange this for the faith. There we go. We have 3,350, so we have enough. Here we go. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do just one more, and then we're gonna focus on stamina and health. So we're gonna do just one. Alright, there we go. Your prayers were heard. You can now equip more Omamori. Cannot increase any further. Yeah, because we don't have enough faith. I'm guessing maybe it shows 5 slots, so I assume later on in the game they'll give you the chance to increase it further. Or maybe it's for hard mode. Maybe you can only increase it more in hard. But either way, we have 3 now, so that should be enough. Don't want to make the game too easy. Yeah, we have 3 now, so yeah, so it looks like you can go all the way up to 5, but maybe not in this playthrough. Maybe it has to be on hard, or else we can. Maybe it's New Game Plus. Okay, so which ones do we have? Greatly decrease focus charge, increases max health. I guess max health. Actually, no, you know what? Let's change it for focus time, because that's more useful here. Health is more useful in the fog world. Whereas here, it's actually more useful to be able to charge it quicker. Okay, so we have that door. Let's make a right. I want to see if we can open up all the doors in here. Nope. We cannot open that one. Also, is there anything that we missed before we head along to accompany Fox Mask on whatever hell he's leading us to? Probably to chop off the other arm. No, that's the way, that's where he's lurking at. I don't want to go there just yet. I want to find the other items we left behind. Oh no, he's over here. So what's over here then? Ah, that's the... Never mind. I think that's... Yeah, that's where we came from. No, we came from this section over here with the shrine. The large shrine. So what's over here then? Oh, just that door over there. Or that wall. I thought the markings were going to be significant, but I guess not. But I'm trying to see where we had the items that we left behind. Yeah, it would be pretty useful if she would actually mark where the items are. Oh, there's one right there. Arare. Also, we never went this side of the path before. Oh, there's a shrine right there. Let's get rid of that. No good, it won't budge. Oh, okay, so we have to open up from the other side. I'm guessing that's where he's gonna lead us. But that's good because that means we have a... We notice a shrine right there. So we don't have to keep going back to the middle. We can just go over here and then just trade any items we have right there. We don't have to keep going back over and over to the same confusing layout one. It's much simpler to just go to that one and trade it there. But I could have sworn we were missing something else. I just don't remember where it is. More Arare. Oh yeah, the bandage. I'm not gonna pick that up because we're already too stacked on health items as it is. Oh yeah, we got 9 bandages. We don't need any more. We got way too much crap on us, so... Wherever the Yokan was, if we missed it, oh well, too bad. Because I cannot find out where it is. So we're just gonna have to skip it. I'm sure we'll find more. We always do. Oh, it's the tea. I see it. Okay, so let's go trade the tea. Before we go over there, and in case there's any items that we have to get, let's go trade the tea. Her uniform is looking rough. Let's trade that. And this. Alright, there we go. I think we're good for now. I'm gonna save so we don't have to do that all over again. I'm still wondering whether shoes are really dead or not. And Rinko. Although Rinko can still go fuck herself even Even after all this insane stuff that we're putting ourselves through, Rico could still go to hell. But where's our man Shu? There he is, the fox mask.
次の儀式はこっちだ。
He said there's 3. So one arm, another arm. What's the third one gonna be? I have a feeling it might be her head. She might replace it with a fox head. Because I guess since this is like a spiritual representation of her, maybe it's like some of those mythological gods where you replace the head, but they still function the same. Everything's still intact in terms of their intelligence. So I'm guessing it's gonna be 2 arms and the head. Because what else will we have? Unless we just chop out both our legs. Defeat the monsters. Oh, is this thing again? The freaking great monster. You know what this reminds me of? You ever read that SCP called The Mother? Where it's just like one mound of giant breasts that kind of hypnotizes people and animals, and then just attaches them to itself, and it's nobody knows where it came from or what it even is, and it's implied to be some type of malevolent deity or spirit. That's what it reminds me of, that particular SCP. Just mounds after mounds after mounds. That's literally what this thing is. But you don't screw this one. No! God damn it! Hinako, you're supposed to hit the other one. I wanted her to hit the the mound so that it doesn't spawn the enemy. God damn. Okay, this is not going well, even with our souped up wolf arm. God damn. God damn. It's kicking our ass, even with all that. God damn. God damn. I don't think it's worth it to use the soul siphon here because we're not going to be in this area for long. God damn, will you back off, woman? Fuck off. I can tell this is really going to annoy Bash. Listen, fucker. Just die. God damn, that fucking acid spit, whatever that thing is. Then you have these two bitches who won't stay quiet. There you go. Hit them. Come on. That's also bullshit how you can't fight back. God damn, how does it always know how to hit you? God damn, come on. No matter how much you try to dodge it, it just always hits you. And then it does that stupid thing to paralyze you. Come on. There's no point in dodging it because it always hits you no matter what. Yeah, just hit it with the heavy one. Is it dead? No, it is not. Yeah, we're just gonna go toe to toe with it, whatever. God damn, will you back off, you fucker? Yeah, this boss fight is definitely hell annoying. There we go. Now we get rid of these bitches. Come on. You stop it, you bitch. Come on. Listen, stupid fucking... God damn, come on. Yeah, this is probably gonna annoy the fuck out of Bash if he hasn't played it already. Cause this is shit. This section right here. That was grade A booty cheeks right there, that boss battle. Like the most you should ever do with minions in a boss fight like that is 1, because 2 is pushing it and 3 is just way too many. It's just way too many because then it becomes annoying. At least you got another first aid kit, but yeah, it just becomes mega annoying because you're trying to hit the boss, and never mind the fact that that one attack is pretty much undodgeable. Like no matter how much you try to dodge it, it always hits you. It ends up hitting you over and over again, no matter how fast you try to dodge it. So that's already annoying. The boss doesn't wince, so you pretty much can't stagger it. And now on top of that, you're having to deal with 3 of those bitches at the same time. Hell no. Hell no. That's bullshit. That's some grade A bullshit right there. That is not good boss design at all. Because it's just too overwhelming. It's too overwhelming, and the enemies do way too much damage to be pulling or trying to pull bullshit like that. Like, no, the most you should ever have with with like henchmen type enemies in these types of boss fights is just 1 at most. Because 2 is already pushing it, and once you get into 3, or like Resident Evil where you have 4, then it just becomes hella annoying. It's just bad. So that was definitely not a highlight of the game right there. Definitely not a highlight. It's just way too annoying. I actually think the Naginata would have done better than the arm, because at least it had some range, so you could kind of keep your distance, whereas with the arm you have to get him up close, but then that's what gets you killed. So it's not good. Neo bars, that section sucked. Easily one of the worst I've seen in the game so far. It was just awful. Where the hell were we going? Alright, we picked up everything there was to pick up over there, so let's proceed further and see what else they want. Our spine, they're gonna rip out our spine, scorpion style, like Mortal Kombat. That's what it looks like. Look at the spinal bone right there. Like, what are they gonna turn her into? I'm guessing it is some type of demon they're trying to turn her into. It's probably the deity of the town. And these fuckers are just leading her right to it. Yeah, I actually think the Naginata was better than the arm, because at least the Naginata has range. You can kind of hang back a little farther and like kind of poke at it, you know, stick and move. But the problem with this thing is, this dumb looking thing, is that you have to get in close, which leaves them greater opportunity to hit you back, and they do a lot more damage than you do to them. So it's unbalanced. Easily one of the worst sections in the game right there. That little boss fight, that thing was shit, because it's just way too frustrating. Alright, let's see what this freak in the fox mask runs now. Want us to chop off our legs? Our other arm? Yeah, it's almost like you're turning her into their version of their goddess or god or whatever it is. I sincerely hope Hugh is dead, because I don't think he'd want to see her like this. He's gonna have a heart attack once he sees her like this in the real world, if it transfers over. Oh, what the hell is this? You could have run, girl. You could have run from this shit insanity that you're dealing with. Gonna brand her? She's getting stronger though, she didn't cry out. Damn, there's that brand. Yeah, it's literally Alessa. They're turning her into the version of whatever the god is. He's looking all shocked. Why are you all shocked? You know she's insane. I mean, you know this is insane. So we did not lose our other arm then. Oh wait, there's more.
これで身も心もあなたのものに。
With this, my body and mind belong to you. Yeah, they're turning her into an avatar vessel for whatever that their god is. Remember, I said that the god was angry. Oh, look at that! The Bloodborne slash Soulsborne slash Souls-like comparisons are not gonna stop. Awaken. L3 plus R3. The Kutsu seal will fill you up when you attack enemies or use Soul Siphon. Once it is full, you can awaken your bestial form. Man, I knew drinking that Kutsu tea was a bad idea. I told you. Shu never should have fed her those Kutsu tablets he made from there. That was a bad idea. The awakened fox arm, which possesses incredible strength. When the Kutsu seal is formed, use L3 plus R3 to awaken your bestial form. Use L3 plus R3 while in your bestial form to revert the fox arm to its normal state. The Kutsu seal will deplete while you're in your bestial form. However, if you revert the fox arm before the seal runs out, the seal will remain partially filled. While attacking, you can use R1. While attacking using R1, you can unleash devastating attack with R2. Hold down the attack for longer, which will allow you to deal even more damage. Okay, so let's see. So use L3 and R3 to awaken. And then you use the same buttons to change it back. While attacking using R1, you can unleash devastating attack with R2. Okay, so it's like almost like a little combo. Except combos are usually more than just 2 hits. Okay, so yeah, just basically press L3 and R3. And then you can either use it or you can change it back. Okay. Another dried carcass. I want to see what this looks like. But yeah, I can see the Soulsborne slash Souls-like slash Bloodborne comparisons are not going to end here. Because yeah, we're turning into a beast like the hunter. We're literally turning into a beast like a hunter. And like I said, I think they're literally turning her into a vessel for whatever god this is. Like, it's literally Alessa, except in Japan in the 1960s. Except Alessa never turned into a goddamn werewolf. Or fox. Come on, man. Have you ever seen a fox like this? With those claws, that hair, and that gray skin tone. That ain't no damn fox. It's a werewolf. Yep, and that seal is everywhere. Okay, here we go. We got some victims. What the hell is that? Oh, is that a mannequin? Oh yeah, it is a mannequin. I was about to say, is that a new enemy? No, it's a mannequin. Or puppet, whatever. Alright, here we go. Oh, we got the big chunky one right over there. Let's let a hopscotch girl hop her way over here. You can perform a counter so long as the counter is possible, even if you're already in the middle of an attack. It did not work. Okay, there we go. Oh, it extends. It's like the werewolf, Mr. Fantastic. You want some more? Damn, she's still not dead. It's like, I guess we're not as powerful as we actually believed. Find the final ritual chamber. Oh, are we near the end, or? No, it can't be, because according to the home screen menu on my PS5, it says we'd done 41% of the game. I assume it's counting the overall game, not you know, like the first playthrough, but it's still like there's a lot we haven't even learned, so it can't be the end, right? I guess maybe it's the end of this section, the final ritual, and then we'll go back to the fog world for a bit, and then we'll return here eventually. Yeah, so basically like it's like the werewolf version of Mr. Fantastic, just extending the arm, making it gigantic, like a tyrant arm from Ari. Like RE1 or RE2 or RE0. I don't think the Tyrant had a claw in Code Veronica, right? It just had those stupid looking stumps or like club hands that it used to batter you with. It didn't have a claw in that game. It did have a claw in the other 3 games, and also a remake of 2. But yeah, I think I get it now. They're literally turning her into a vessel for their god. Whatever their god is. Okay, so we can go that way. Or we can go this way. Let's go this way and trade some stuff. Oh! Shit! God damn. God damn. We're still not that tough, even with that stupid werewolf arm. Come on! Yeah, we're still not that tough, even with that stupid werewolf arm. Come on! Really? Get the hell off of us! Jesus Christ, you freak! Come on! I hate that you have no way to push them off you. Because if you're gonna do an attack like that, where it takes a huge amount of health with a grab, you need to have some way to counter it, because otherwise it's just impossible. Yeah, it just becomes impossible to deal with if there's no way to counter it. You need to have some way to get them off you. Even if it's a quick time event, as much as we all dread those, as much as we hate the quick time events, they serve their purpose, you know, to get an enemy off you. Whereas if you have no options, it just becomes annoying. Come on! 2 for 1. Let's go kill this one too. Finally, we got past that bullshit. Yeah, the game's definitely getting rough in these last stages. I assume maybe it's the end. Like I said, maybe it's the end of this section and then we're close to the end of the game. Maybe. But it's definitely getting rough. There's a shrine. I completely forgot we were going over there to trade that item. Let's trade that. And might as well trade this. And the Arare. Alright, so we have 740. What can we do with that? Nope, we still don't have enough for stamina. Yeah, that's why it can't be the end of the game already. We haven't even upgraded most of our stuff. At all, so... yeah, it can be the end. Maybe it's just the end of this section and then we still have maybe a couple hours left before the actual end game. I think we went the wrong way. Oh, it's over here. There's gonna be another boss fight. You know what, if it is, I'm gonna kill you first. God damn, the floor is all broken. We can't go over there. Why can't we just jump across? Like, do we really have to walk all the way over her just to kill her? There you go. Got an antique comb. Dirty drawstring bag. A drawstring bag covered in red and black stains. It's kind of sticky, might still come in handy. Increases inventory capacity. Oh, hell yeah. Got 11 slots now. I wonder if this is also like the developers wondering, hey, wouldn't it have been cool if we could use Alessa's power? If we could use some actual supernatural powers with Alessa while playing in Silent Hill 3. Maybe that's kind of like the inspiration for it. I admit I've dabbled in that idea myself in the fanfics I've written, but only at the very end for like the final boss fight would I actually do that. Not for the rest of the game. You know, not like the rest of the retelling of the game. But yeah, I wonder if that is part of the inspiration. Like, besides the whole Bloodborne, Soulsborne, whatever thing, like maybe also they figured, hey, I wonder what would happen if Alessa could actually use some of those supernatural powers she gained from that demon inside her. And then you combine it with Devil May Cry and slap in a little hint of Soul Reaver, and there you go. Instant soul sucking beast protagonist. What is over here? Like, is there nothing over here? Yeah, there's nothing over here. Period. Huh. Wait a minute. So what is the point of going over here then? Because there's nothing here. We can't jump into the hole below. We're not James. We can't break open the floor. So is this just to get a couple items? That's it? Yeah, because there's nothing over here at all. So what was even the point in coming to this place in the first place? I'm still wondering where we keep finding that mark all over the place. On various different walls and doors and whatever. I wonder what that means. Find the final ritual chamber. Because it seems like this is connected right here, but there's no way to reach it. Yeah, so like where would the final chamber actually be? There's no way to reach that place from here. Like, there's no way we can break that open, right? I don't think so. So I guess it can't be that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll go back. I guess we'll go back and search around because there seems to be nothing over here. Nothing at all. So it's got to be somewhere else. Alright, Mr. Fox Mask, where are you? Where are you? You think we need to go back to the chamber where he did the whole branding thing? No, it's locked permanently. So it's not that one. Yeah, that's locked. There's no way in. Because we had one over here. That shrine, that was the arm. Then we had the branding, so it has to be in this section right here. Somewhere along here in this place, because that's the only corner that's left. So yeah, I guess we gotta go. I guess we just gotta go back. Let's see where this leads us. I do think they could have done more with this place and making it seem more like Silent Hill. Like they could have warped it more with each subsequent visit instead of just having it all look the same. Because it does look dilapidated, but it's also not distinguishable enough from the regular environments. Get what I mean? They could have made it more creative. They could have made it way more creative. God damn it. I heard her, but I didn't have time to dodge. Like, they could have had it like glowing bloody and veiny and stuff like that the further you went into it, rather than just having it look like a dilapidated old temple. They could have done a bit more to improve it. Yeah, man, where's this game? Where's this damn Oh, there's a door we haven't opened over here. You see it? I wonder if that is... God damn you, bitch. I missed the Naginata back. I wish we could have both. Have both the Naginata and the ability to eliminate these guys. Here we go, let's open this up. Oh yeah, here we go. The fox mask. Housemaid's note. However, the child she carried was unmistakably a descendant of the Tsunekis, and their blood lies in wait for tragedy to strike. It is only a matter of time before that child exacts their revenge. I believe that the next time there is turmoil within the Tsuneki family, that child will make their move. Omamori Crow slightly restores health after defeating an enemy. That might actually be pretty useful. Inari Sushi. Traditional dish made of sushi rice stuffed inside seasoned deep-fried tofu skins. It has a soft, juicy texture and is said to be Inari-sama's favorite type of offering. Fully restores max health, stamina, and current max sanity. So that's like a super offering. Okay, so that was a dead end. That was not where we're supposed to go. Oh, is it the two dogs? Are they guarding the door? Really? I was waiting for her to charge. Okay, so there is something beyond the the two dogs guarding the door. You can see the blue background right there. But how do we access it? God damn, miserable bitch. Cause where else have we not been? We have this section over here. We have the place we came from, which was here. Where have we not been? Trying to look up to make sure there's nothing clinging to the ceiling. No, this is the way we came from the other shrine. So we already explored this whole area. So there's nothing here. Oh, there he is. God damn. Been looking for you, son of a bitch. Where the hell did you
これ
go?
が最後の儀式だ。
Alright, let's complete this ritual and get me the hell out of here. Probably gonna turn into some eldritch monstrosity like Cthulhu, but whatever. Just get it over with, man. Just do the freaking ritual and get it over with. If we turn into Cthulhu or some other equivalent, then so be it. Oh, defeat the monsters. Who's gonna be this time? What in the hell? He's got a drill on him? Get these bitches out of the way. At least he doesn't have good range, though. That's the one thing about those heavy guys, they do not have range. We can just run over. We can just run away from them. Because they do not have any range at all, so all he can do is just lumber towards us. There we go, kill them both. Alright, here we go. Let's rumble. Yeah, he's got no range with it. Oh yeah, he sucks. He's so slow and big that... There you go. Is that it? Damn! He didn't even get one single hit on us. Alright, let's shift back our stretcher arm. That boy did not get one single hit on us. He was so slow and just lumbering around trying to summon enemies that he could not even get a single hit on her. At least the one with the knife had some range, but that one, all he could do was just stand there because there was literally no way for him to attack us in time. Alright, so at least that one wasn't frustrating. That was pitifully easy. So yeah, now he was the one who didn't have any range on his attacks, which sucked for him. We probably shouldn't waste any healing items because I'm sure there's going to be a shrine after we emerge from there, so let's get it over with. We're going to take this time our head, our legs. We're going to become a complete beast. What is this man going to do to us now? You imagine if Shu is still alive and he sees her like that, he'll be going, what the fuck? What the fuck happened to you, Hinako? This gotta be a spiritual representation because she cannot end up this way in real life. I mean, in the actual fog world. Hell no, that's gotta be just like a spiritual self is changing. You know, that's a spiritual avatar. Oh damn, it is our head, isn't it? We're gonna cut off our own head and replace it with a... Oh, it's... I guess she just has to put on the mask. But it's gonna be bonded to her skin, isn't it? Oh, I see what they wanted to do. They wanted to cut off her own face and replace it with the mask. Well, Shu definitely won't want us now. Rinko can have him, I think. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be pulling any boys after this. Oh, did he do the same thing with that mask? Yep, cutting off her face to bond the mask to it. Guessing they all did the same thing with their faces. Damn, they cut off her whole... Oh, half of her face. They're gonna show it? That would have been long gone. You know what, whatever happens with the fog world just stays there. I would not have submitted to this. Hell no. I don't think Alessa would have submitted in her place either if she was here. Now it's bonded to her. She can't even see out of that thing.
よく痛みをこらえてくれた。凛々しかったぞ、ひなこ。
いや、痛い。
私の目を見なさい。
痛い。
ひなこ、私の目を見なさい。もう痛いことや辛いことはないよ。落ち着きなさい。
はい。痛いことや辛いことはありません。私は落ち着きます。
How is she supposed to look at your face? She can't even see you through that mask.
さすがひなこだ。
はい。ありがとうございます。
さあ、行こう。
はい、行きます。
The doll tried to warn her. You turned us into a freak, Inuyasha. The doll tried to warn her. She didn't listen to it. She didn't listen to Rink. She didn't listen to the doll about Rinko. She didn't listen about Fox Mask. The doll tried to warn her. They just did not listen. Oh yeah, if Shu is still alive, he is definitely not gonna want her now in this state. Rinko can have him. Shu and I decided that this place was the Space Army HQ when we played Space Wars. When it wasn't just us playing, we would gather here to have mission briefings while eating candy. That's the general store. I knew it. This doll looks exactly like the one that I thought I had gotten rid of that day. I'm sure it hates me for throwing it away and abandoning it. When all of this is over, I'll ask my mom for a way to put it to rest. Yeah, I don't think the doll is angry. I think the doll's trying to save you from this batshit insanity you're willingly following into. Like, holy Christ. It's like if Alessa had Claudia's mindset and had submitted to every single thing the Order asked of her. That pretty much would have ended the world, but still. It's like Walter, almost. Like she's willingly going along with this fucking insanity. For almost no reason, because he's literally not giving us a reason as to why this is even necessary in the first place. So yeah, it's like if Alessa had a Claudia's or Walter's mentality, where she's just gonna go along with whatever crazy thing they ask of her.
頑張ったね。さあ、皆が私たちを待っているよ。
Yeah, I thought Rinko was insane. No, man, I think Hinako's way insane herself. Okay, we open up that door to the shrine. I want to save it. Nope, it is sealed. So we gotta find another shrine to save. Yeah, so Hinako's basically Alessa, but with Claudia Walter's point of view instead, where it's just following every single insane thing, every single batshit insane thing the Order is telling her to do, or telling him to do. They're just following it. That's pretty much it. She's basically just Alessa, but if Alessa had Claudia or Walter's mindset, or she'll just follow them straight to hell with no hesitation. She has to kind of suspect who that is under that mask. It must be someone she knows personally. Mask of the Fox Clan. You are now able to see secrets concealed within the Dark Shrine using the metal mask. Using the mask from the Fox Clan. Hold L2 to focus and discover hidden paths and clues at certain locations. If you spot a suspicious looking area in the Dark Shrine, use focus and take a good look around. Oh, so now we can read the hidden messages. I see. Ah, okay. Oh, we gotta go back to the beginning then. There's a lot of walls though. Like, there's a lot of them. Okay, so that's some cool design. You can have everything melt and unlock. Got divine water. Is that a serpent eating its own tail? Because that would be another thing they took from Razi on Soul Reaver. What's that scroll? Can we read it? No, we cannot. Okay, so some of them are paths, others are just hidden rooms. What else have we not, Oh yeah, the dogs. The dogs, and what else? Oh, this is where it came from in the beginning. Alright. Okay, so we're connecting everything pretty much, but we're not finding a lot of actual new stuff. So... when I replay this, I might have to keep track of where all the walls with the markings are, because I think I might have lost one or two of them. I'm just not seeing where they are. Oh, here's a shrine. We could save right here. This feels like it's leading towards the end game, but I'm not sure. Okay, we traded that. You know what? Let's trade away the sushi. Whatever. And let's trade away the higashi. Because now that we have some faith, we're gonna go and get some stamina. Here we go. Increase stamina limit. We got 1 EMA, so better make it count. Your prayers were heard. You now have more stamina. I just want to see if we end up back in the fog world, or if this really is like the whole end section of the game. So I guess we might as well just go over to the dogs and unlock the last door. Let's make sure we didn't miss any over here. There it is. There he is waiting for us. She does move like a creature now. Like some type of wolf, or like they said, a fox. Yeah, I think we might have gotten them all. So let's go meet up with him. I think we might have gotten all the walls. It's not like the Bloodborne walls where they're invisible, so you're always gonna miss 1 or 2 in the Chalice dungeons. I think we might have gotten all of them. And we did save, so let's go meet up with him. I just want to see if it'll put us back in the real world after this. Or the fog world, at any rate. Oh, there's another shrine right there.
とても綺麗だ、Hinako.
Oh, remember the note we found? I presume from him saying he was going to take her face or peel off her skin. That makes a whole lot more sense now. Blessed Hand Mirror. When taking fatal damage from normal attacks, this mirror will break instantly. Health, sanity, and stamina will be fully restored. Oh, that's actually pretty useful. I'm guessing we cannot use it as an offering, right? Oh yeah, they're giving us a lot of stuff. I'm guessing a major boss fight is coming up next. Nope, we cannot use the mirror. What we can do is save. Let's take a look. If it is some type of final boss, we'll save it for next time because we're already at 2 hours and 15 minutes. If it puts us back in the real world or the fog world, at any rate, we'll save there. If it is a boss, we'll just skip it and finish it next time. Give it its own video.
では
Walk with Fox Mask.
ご一緒に。
Oh, this does look like some type of final confrontation.
見たまえ皆が私たちを祝ってくれている。
Damn, so is the whole town in on it? Is the whole town just one big giant cult? Like in where else? Silent Hill? You know?
あなたの新しい生に祝福を。
Like how Silent Hill, half of the population is the Order and the other half is the quote-unquote regular people who are still kind of evil. So I guess the whole town is in on it. Because look at all these people. Probably all the people that she knows. This feels like some Fatal Frame type shit too. With the rich one too. The doll's still trying to save her. I think it's too late. Oh, look at that thing.
今日はすごく幸せな気分なの。すごく幸せ。
リンコ？
私たちの世界からひなこが死んでいなくなる日なんだから。
リンコ、私はあんたの願い通り死んでいなくなるから。だから私のことなんか忘れて幸せに生きなよ。
忘れてやる。手伝ってやる。私の記憶から世界からお前の名前なんて全部消えたんですよ。
消されない。私の名前は清水ひなこ。
It would be Rinko, wouldn't it? God damn. Truly is a demon. Well, you know what? Sorry, Rinko, but damn, she got hellfire? Holy shit. It would be Rinko, wouldn't it? Of course, that Psycho would be the final boss of the game. It would be her. So I'm guessing she's either turned to some type of demon, or she's possessed by a demon or the local deity, whatever that fog creature is, or... Damn, look at how giant Hinako's wolf hand is. Holy shit. Yeah, it would be her, of course. Of course she has to be the final boss because she's the only one in the game psychotic enough to be an outright monster like that. So yeah, we're going to stop here because I don't want to... I don't know how long this boss fight is going to take, or if it has multiple levels to it. If it has several phases, it might take a while, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I'm not really sure. So I'm going to stop here, and then next time when we pick this up, it'll be the last video, I'm guessing. Assuming the game ends at that point, I'm not really sure. We might actually have another boss after that. Or we might go back to the foggy world. I have no idea, so that's another reason why I'm gonna cut it short, because I don't know if there's half an hour left of the game or 2.5 hours. Could be either way. So what have we learned? We still haven't actually learned that much. Like I said, it seemed like they were trying to transform her into a vessel for their deity or some type of demon or something, by quote unquote purifying her and having her do all this crazy shit to herself. But then Rinko showed up now, and now I don't know what the hell is going on. Because, like, why would she be against it then if whatever this final ritual was is gonna cause her to die completely, then wouldn't she be happy? Why would she be trying to kill her now when all she has to do is just wait for Hinako to complete the ritual and then she's dead? So why would she have a problem with it now? Boy, what an image to end out the video on. Look at that. It really does look like something out of Dark Souls or Bloodborne or Soulsborne or some Soulsborne type of game. It really does look like that. Or Onimusha or Dragon's Dogma, those types of games. We all know what they are. It really does look like that. I guess they wanted to give Onimusha Way of the Warrior some competition before it releases in March of next year. But yeah, so I don't know what's gonna happen then. And I don't know what the ritual is supposed to accomplish, because like I said, I thought they were building her up to be some type of deity or become their deity from the village. Because it said that the deity was angry and wanted its followers back. It was angry that it had its followers stolen. But now we toss in this bitch here who apparently has followed us even to the afterlife or purgatory or whatever the hell this place is. So now I have no idea what exactly they're trying to accomplish, like what their aim is. But I'm sure we'll find out all about it next video. Yeah, if assuming this is the end game, the game was actually shorter than I expected, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, because with survival horror games in particular, you don't want to go 15 or 20 hours length. That just becomes way too long. It becomes like Resident Evil Village, where it just keeps getting stretched. And you can feel the padding where they just don't want to end the game, so they keep throwing a whole bunch of bullshit at you that makes no sense in context. Like the whole Chris and the BSAA attacking the village near the end, and then even the fight with Heisenberg was basically padding. Like the way his monster form made no sense whatsoever. It was just thrown in there just to have a battle with a junkyard like robot or whatever it was. Like a lot of the stuff near the game, a lot of the stuff near the end of Village feels like stuff that was just thrown in there to keep the game going and make it longer, that it feels completely out of place and it shouldn't even be there. It's just pure padding. That's what a lot of times when a survival horror game tries to go extra long, that's what it feels like, unnecessary padding. But so if this is really just like 10 to 12 hours, then it's actually pretty short, but it's that may not necessarily be a bad thing, especially considering there are supposed to be multiple endings. So I do wonder how you even go about getting those endings, because we haven't seen any choice to make so far, unless they just give us bonus items and keys and stuff, like maybe to unlock certain things like they do in Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 3, and even the first one with the UFO ending. Because we know there's got to be a UFO ending for one. Like they've hyped that up way too much. It's blatantly obvious the UFO ending, if there is one, is going to be her and Chu being actual members of the Space Force. So maybe this is all like some type of simulation or hologram training or something. A distraction. So we know there's probably at least one joke ending, and it's the UFO ending. But for the actual serious endings, I do wonder how they are, what they are, and how you would even go about accomplishing them. So I'm sure the game will explain it once we actually beat it. But yeah, this did not feel like Silent Hill at all. In this section, it felt more like Soulsborne like a Soulsborne game or Bloodborne, specifically with the beast mutation. So I can definitely see why some people are gonna walk away convinced that this is basically Silent Hill Bloodborne or Silent Hill Souls-like with this section here. Like I can see what they're going for, but it just feels way out of place. And I hate when games do that, when they introduce also like new gameplay elements near the very last end of the game, like near the last section of the game, the last third of the game, they introduce something completely new, and now you have to get used to using that. That bugs the hell out of me. Doesn't matter what game it is, it bugs the hell out of me, and I'm glad most games that I play don't do that. Like Metal Gear doesn't do that. Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain, and those games kind of did it sometimes, a couple times, but not too bad. I don't think Devil May Cry did that either. You know, it generally doesn't happen, or Resident Evil for that matter. It generally doesn't happen, but it does bug me when they introduce a completely new mechanic that they expect you to master near the very end of the game, as if they shouldn't have introduced that before. And looking at it now, that claw, that giant claw with the gray fur, just reminds you of Fluffy from Creepshow, from the crate. That's exactly what she's turning into, Fluffy from the Creepshow crate. That's hilarious. Okay, so I'm gonna take a break for a couple days to or at least one day to play Soul Reaver 2 and see if we can finish that out. Once I do that, I'll come back to this and probably finish it then, unless I decide to play Death Stranding maybe, and because I do gotta finish Death Stranding too, so maybe we'll come back to this within a couple days max and see if we can finish it out. But that's it for now, so I will leave you on that lovely image of Hinako's giant overgrown gray furred fluffy hand claw. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time on probably the last entry of this playthrough for Silent Hill F on the good old PS5. See you later, everyone.